Hi. How are you? I'm gonna paint that blue wall. Hi. Hey. I didn't feel like painting again, so I got a beer, and that'll get me through painting. And I hooked up. I put this Alexa down here, and I'm gonna play some John Birmingham music while I'm painting, because I have the rights to it in a video. Hey, how's it going? How are you? How are you? This shirt was free. I think my mom gave it to me or something. I'm gonna paint it. I did not want that beard in. Okay. Here's the paint I'm gonna paint with. Now, this is one that I got online because they delivered it. But Sherwin-Williams is really good. I might get Sherwin-Williams next time, but I like to order my paint. And I didn't see it on Amazon, but next time I'm gonna specifically look for Sherwin-Williams because they have good paint. I'm gonna really look for Sherwin-Williams. So this one happens to be this. It's a primer, and paint in one. Excuse me. I might like this beer now. I think I like this beer now. I'm David Lee Roth in 1987. Yeah. I'm David Lee Roth in 1987. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I guess he just really worked on his singing. That's why he was able to do that. I'd have to shave this hair, grow this really long blonde. I think that's what I want to do. But my kids are in Texas. I'll go there, show up. Hi, be really kind to them. Be really kind to them. Maybe she'll let me, maybe she'll want to come back to here, or I'll get my son and we'll go to LA and do movie stuff. Maybe we'll go to LA and do movie stuff. Hi. So I'm gonna paint. I got a roller and a roller cover. This is a roller cover. This is a roller. I got a mask. It's latex. You may or may not need it, but I'm gonna wear the mask anyway. I think I opened this paint already. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the same one. Here's a paint I happen to use. It's good. It's flat. I think it's white. Yeah, it's white, and it's a primer and paint in one. So it's like it's a regular paint and a primer. It's flat, so it's not too glossy or semi-gloss. That would be too, it's shiny. You don't want to paint a flat wall shiny. That'd be some weird, that's not, generally speaking, you paint walls flat. So I can shake this and not worry about the top coming off because I painted this floor anyway, and it's not gonna. I don't need a drop cloth. So I'm gonna shake this paint up. You gotta be really careful if you're shaking up the can like this. Here, I don't want my good washing machine and dryer. Well, works enough for me. It's not the really expensive kind, but hey, that's money I saved by not having to get those. Unless it makes it way that. Anyway, it's work. Making the values of the house or houses go up. It's work. shit. Why did I feel tired? And I'm gonna mess up this $240 washing machine. I don't know what it is. I've had this washing machine since 2010 or something, 2014, 2011 or something like that. When Danica moved in, 2013, I think, when Danica moved into my house I lived in before this, she lived in there. And this was a washing machine. My house I owned there. It still works. It works really well. So here's a light. I don't feel like changing it right now. I'm gonna paint. Maybe I'll get some energy. Maybe I'll get more energy. Here's a fuck. Say $1 right there. But because you're supposed to throw that shit in the trash, because those values are the best. It's not how I got where I am now, motherfucker. Sorry. But I understand. Throw it away. See how many I have, so I don't have to go to some. Oh, I have 10 of them. I'll throw it away. Whatever. Who cares? I already fixed it. I can try to eat it or something. Who cares? If I need it, it doesn't matter. I could have thrown it away. I didn't know I had 10 or 20. I should have thrown it away. I made a wrong choice. I made a wrong choice. Texas is good. They believe in not allowing people to get abortions. Why would you want to kill a baby? Okay. Here's a new tray. A new, whatever it's called, plastic tray. Here's the light. I think it'll look good right there. I don't feel like changing it right now. I'm gonna paint. I just don't want to do a bunch of big stuff right now. So I'm gonna paint. Painting with John Birmingham. I don't want to put happy little trees. I'm gonna paint it white. I don't know where else I'd get some color. I don't even want to think about it. I'm gonna paint it white. Oh no, don't tell me you gotta scrape it and get it right. Fuck, who cares? Eventually I'll really work on this bathroom, but I don't have the energy right now to really do my best 10 times the work of a regular person like I did to actually get here where I am now. I do 10 times the work of others. When I was painting, I scraped, before this roller went like this to paint, there was a scraper there right before doing all this, doing this crazy thing, and then painting this right as soon as the hand landed to paint it, and then I don't like that much. I like to be retired and really work on my physique. But, my kids are more important. That's not the most important. My wife, that'd be my wife. If she is my wife, or who the fuck knows? I already cursed twice in this video. Peace. Australia. Peace. Australia. What is that? I don't know what it means. I'm American. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means when they do this. It means some bad thing, but peace. The Beatles. Okay. This is an excellent piece of furniture. I could paint it and look okay. Maybe put my mask on. My mask. It's latex paint. How much could it hurt somebody? I'll just get energy somehow. Okay. Jim Morrison didn't land those lakes. Hopefully it didn't land him in hell. In hell. This is pretty good. I saved these little screws so I didn't have to think about having to buy them for $2.50 in the mail, or having to spend, or having to, $2.50 is not that much to worry about. But I saved the screws, and then I had to do something. Land rollers. I'm not condoning Land O'Lakes. This is a YouTube video. Michael Jackson with my mask. Oh, Michael Jackson with my mask. Oh, Michael Jackson. I should actually do a dance, but I don't have the energy right now. I'm just gonna paint and take it easy. I like Michael Jackson. He was a brilliant singer and dancer. He came up with some good sounding songs. He was cool. I don't care if he had plastic surgery. Back then it was like, he looked a little different. I'm gonna make it look good enough, then I'll go get my kids or something. Get to Texas somehow. Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson. He was crazy. He changed into a white woman with long black hair. Maybe if he made his hair, I don't know. Maybe if he just left it how he was in like 1988. Wow, that would have been cool. What was he worried about so much? I guess he had an issue. Or he thought he was so rich and so he could have anything he wanted. He was like, I'm tired of being black. I'm just going to be white. No, it didn't really, it's sad. It didn't really work. It's not sad. He got to be the richest guy ever, and his kids have billions of dollars. Or something like that. I can't paint that furniture right now. There's only so much I'm going to do.
I didn't want to get hurt. Michael Jackson. I'm putting these here. I'm putting these out of the way, these tiles. How feels in, guys? How feels in? I'm the biggest, most powerful, strong, buff guy. I've got a boyfriend. I've got a $200,000 RV. You want some of this? I don't know. He's okay. I learned how to work out from some of his ways. Scooby. He has a channel on YouTube. He's come out as gay. I knew he was kind of gay from the start. Yeah, you could tell. But I learned some of the exercises he does, how to do push-ups. He says to do. I learned some different things from him, but then sometimes I was like, I went to other people. Like I learned, myself, my own way. But get that away from the washing machines. Oh, you didn't see that. There was tile down there. There was tile. I moved it from there to there. Now I'm going to sweep that up and I'm going to paint these walls. When I sweep that up, I'm going to paint these walls. Here's my other mask. What's that? Oh, it's a shelf. Hi. Hi. Gotta get my boyfriend, dudes. Sorry. I don't know if he's gay or not. He has a boyfriend, he said. He has unnatural tendencies for that, but I don't know. He's okay. Scooby. He's a fitness guy on YouTube. He got a little older. I've watched him since he was 50. And I was like 30 something. He had a good physique. He looked cool. He had a cool looking physique. And I think he kind of did steroids one time, but I'm not sure. I don't know. He says he didn't, but I don't know. I don't know if he says he didn't or did. Scooby. Now he's considerably older. I think he's like 60. He's in really good shape. But now I watch him and I'm like, whoa. I can't watch him anymore. I don't really watch him that much. I don't really watch him anymore. It's not because of his age at all. I think he's a little too sinful and he's like a little different from how. But I watched him before when I was younger. I don't know. I know about God and Jesus. You know, this mask is funny. I'm gonna put this better one on. How bad could it be? I'm not saving money too much. Well, it could be kind of bad, so I want to make sure I'm being good about it. Sleeping away like Cinderella. I could take that off, but I'll leave it. Because I want to put a bathtub in here. I want to put a big bathtub in here and a window right there, a nice window there. One day, move these washing machines that way a little bit. Put a big bathtub, really big bathtub. Well, pretty big bathtub, like a jacuzzi tub, good quality one. Then it'll have this shower, maybe get a new toilet eventually, or paint it or something. Do artistic paint on it or something. I don't think about it. And then, but I mean, get this, put a nice bathtub in here, a window right there. Maybe do some more stuff to these walls to make them look a little nicer. I could do something like that now. I don't feel like getting. I got this. Let's do this. What the heck? I guess I'll get it. I can put some cool. You know, this is not how I always work. I'm a little tired. Sometimes, you know, you gotta be careful if you're scraping that. And if I'm gonna cut through it eventually one day, or I could put plaster and designs on it, the rest of it looks okay. I don't know. You know, it's okay. It'll look good with paint for now. And I can kind of work on it here and there as I'm going. Try to make it a little better. Hopefully Rowan comes here. Maybe I should go get him. I don't know. It'd be just him. I'm trying to get her to be like, wow, I really, you know, really realize how good I am. She wants to be with me. And then we'll get her and all the kids. All our kids. Not just Rowan. For Rowan to be more than it is now. So I don't know. These are good today. Yay. No. He's the person like to punch him in the face. Like this, to their chin a little bit. Good going, big guy. Because I am Indian. I'm big and fat. Or so what? Maybe that's really good in heaven. A big fat nice person who doesn't even, you can't tell if he has private parts or not, because they're so kind and they don't sin. So why is it not fun for me to imagine a black person, you know? Oh, it's wrong, man. And more this and more that and more shit. You're trapped in a hell. You're trapped in a, not a literal hell. Of course, that's wrong to say. You are trapped in a limited way of looking at things. You can be free from it. Not let that fear drive him. It's not going to make him black. It's not going to make his skin any darker. It's not going to make his nose look wider. It's not going to make him look any worse. Going to minorities to blame them. There's no reason for it. I was so happy to get this house a couple of years ago. For a few years, or for 3 years ago. 3 years ago for a few years, until I keep getting the thought of somebody saying the N-word to me. What the heck is that? N-word. What the heck is that? I think somewhere there might be a redneck living somewhere by himself. I don't know who, or maybe I don't know what it is. I don't hear it, but I get the thought of it. N-word. And why are they so focused on that? Why even worry about it or think about it unless there happens to be a black person there who you're not even thinking about that kind of thing, a regular human being? Stupid. They could be free from ever having to think about that again. That's not how you function. That's sinful. That's bad and sinful. That doesn't keep people alive. That kills people. That sin comes back to hurt them and kill them. All that sin that we do, that's how human beings die. So you try to not sin as much because it hurts others. You don't want others to get hurt. You don't want others to get hurt. Shirt. One time somebody said, "I got a shirt." That was funny. Because she was kind of mean about it, so we laughed about that. One time Danica and I went into the ghetto, and Danica was wearing a shirt and a skirt, and they looked like kind of the same color. And that lady tried to say that she was just wearing one entire thing down to past her skirt that was just a shirt. And the lady said, "Is that a shirt?" And we laughed at it a lot. This is before, Danica didn't dress sexy before. She was okay. She covered up her body. She was like a mother, like it says they're supposed to be in the Bible. A wife, how they're supposed to be in the Bible. She didn't wear jewelry, she covered up. I don't know if all jewelry is bad or not, but she didn't wear any. Usually. She might wear a wedding ring. And then I don't know what the heck happened. I hope she's okay. I hope she's that same regular kind self when she's at home. Okay. People just like being that way. I don't like it. I don't even want to be a part of it anymore. There's none of that in heaven. There's none of that in heaven. None of that anger towards racism, none of that stuff against minorities and stuff. There's none of it at all. So, why even do it? okay, I swept everything and got it ready to paint. I swept everything and got it ready to paint. I think. Well, come on. I pooted, see, and I was closing this to let the poop go somewhere else. Oh shit, somewhere else. I want it to go on the neighbor's house. I don't do that kind of thing. I don't try to fart and make it go on somebody. Who does that? I don't like that mean stuff. But if they hear you saying you don't and act like you don't sin, someone will try to make you sin. I don't get it. They're really bad. Well, they're not that bad. I've never met anyone that bad that would have corrupted my soul or killed me. Kill me would be better than letting them corrupt your soul. Then you'd have to suffer in hell forever if they tricked you into being really mean. So get away from those people. Hi. Drink 2 beers. I felt alone. I felt like kind of pretending like socializing. So I did a video while I'm filming. The Mayan man. Thank goodness people talked about that and remember that. But I gotta get my kids and be a happy family. Then maybe we can have somebody like the Mayan man who's like somebody like that, bear. Cold. A little bit cold. Not that bad. Excuse me. Don't lose me. I don't know. Put the heat on. Open up the windows still because this is paint. I want to get the air, get this on. I'm only doing it because all I gotta do is put the paint in this,
How to get there? Oh, the trash. Was listening to David Lee Roth. I don't want to. I didn't. I think that heat's too much. Oh. Hey, working really well. Excuse me. Ew. Great before. I'm gonna paint. The wood burning stove. Sometimes I use the wood burning stove. I gotta use the bathroom. Excuse me. I better go outside. I don't know. Better go outside. I like to play music by John Birmingham. I didn't turn it this way. I like to play music by John Birmingham.
Here's some music by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
I felt nothing for so long. Do you understand me? It went on and on and on and on and on and on.
Do you understand me?
I stopped for a moment and I looked around.
stay the same. Everything stay the same.
Felt things get out of control, starting to read all that. Open my eyes, and when I open my eyes, everything started to change.
What? Okay. That's okay. He makes me do it because he says I know how to do it too, so I'll just do it. Okay.
Okay, play the CD. This one's called Slash.
Alexa, next song.
You got the pudding potty poo. You got the pudding potty poo. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm painting this ring. I'm gonna get an electrician to do this. I'm gonna get an electrician to take that out.
You got the pudding potty poo. Yeah. You got the pudding potty poo. You got the pudding potty poo. Yeah. Why'd you do that, man? You did. All right, it's healthy to do when you make a poo. You got to poo. You gotta poo, poo, poo. You got to poo. Take it from me. You got to poo. Take it from me. You got to poo on the body. Poo on the body. It feels good. It feels free. When you feel like me, so come on. Over daughter of wherever it is, it's a little person just to take it with you. Got to do on the body, on the body, the vision to your body, What would you do? What would you do when you pee or you poo? You make a number 2. Ooh, ooh, no, it's not good. It's good. It feels good to do. It feels good to do. It feels good to do. Now let the poo on the body. Poo on the body. Poo on the body. No, not on the body. That was an accident. Why would you do that? If you go up and get the sand, do it somewhere else and take it down the road. Don't say that. That is bad. Just poo on the body. Pee. Pee.
this is at Southern Baptist University, a Mormon. Wait, I think it's a Mormon school. They're Mormons. I don't know. I don't know why. I played in a band with Mormons. I think they're Mormons. Unless I got in that religion or something like a different religion that's Christian. They're like Jesus. They believe in Jesus. But I'm not a Mormon. They like the new Misfits. They didn't like the old Misfits.
The very first song we ever made. Nothing specialized, just about an alien, I guess. Anyways. Alright.
That's me.
Alright, first we got an opportunity with our song. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Jeremy. On the bass, that's Steve. Paul. Stand great guitar. Arlene. Ben. Let's go. Alright? That song we're going to play is called Far Too Long. Alright, so let's just play this one. Alright, let's go. This song is called Circus Street.
Oh shit!
Our next song is called Forbidden Paradise. It's a really something new song,
Yo, yeah, play that.
Play that music, man.
Bring out the smoke.
Yeah, bring out the smoke. Oh shit. Yeah, yo misfits. Yeah, yo misfits. Playing the new Misfits song. Until the toenails. When I sing this, I go boom. But I'm proud about this one. All right, I am gay. My name is. Oh, It'll blow your mind, man. We will take today. Yes. All right. All right. Welcome to the quote unquote the show, man. Yo. Oh, jeez. You can't blame a black person if you do something wrong because it's stupid. Rather be away from all of it. Ha ha ha. No, that's wrong. You can't leave it with or against black people. You can't just go to Brazil in the jungle. You used to think that would be a good idea. Get away from the rednecks. But there aren't that many rednecks. Not there. They're not racist. good. I'm getting this thing painted.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
We gotta do more. Alexa, why am I not on the stage like David Lee Roth got to be painting these fucking things? Ugh.
Sorry.
Did Pauly
I
Shore
don't
ever
know.
have to do this? Ever? Did he ever have to do a day? Alexa, did Pauly Shore ever have to do a day's labor in his entire life? Because his parents owned the Comedy Store and believed in him to be the person that they got to do too. Why his father's a stand-up comedian, didn't have to do this
Here's
shit.
something I found
The
on
fuck
the
is
web.
this? Who don't have to do
According
more?
to
I didn't even get to step back and
Pauly
look
said
at
he
what
worked
I've done
paycheck to paycheck,
without having to
working as
do
a car
more.
salesman during the day and a DJ at night.
Alexa, stop. Oh, I put on one concert at a Southern Baptist University with Mormons or something. Or I couldn't really be my 100% self. And I got one show to put on there and I didn't make any money at it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I really got to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Really got to have sex all the way. This is stupid. I don't like doing this. I'm gonna drink alcohol. Then I'll be able to keep working. I won't get pissed off. I can punch myself in the head, act like I'm cool, fuck up my own shit. I'm cool, man. Hurt my own body and fuck up the cool thing, the thing I was doing. Punch myself in the head, ow, man, and then fuck up the thing that I'm doing. I'm cool. Shit, I'm so cool I'll hurt my own self that it feels bad. And then, see this thing I was doing today that I thought was good? I don't give a fuck. Incinerate it all, man. I'm cool. Don't incinerate it. don't incinerate it. I gotta take a break. I gotta take it easy. I can't keep doing all that. I gotta take it easy. I gotta finish it. Yeah. I gotta finish painting it. But I don't want to. I got it. Al's watching. Al's way of just quit the thing you're working at. So you don't be mean about it and be really big mean to keep going. I'll take it easy. I'll take it easy. Maybe I can go upstairs. Okay, I got more to do. I'll I'll show you what I have to do. Now, I got to get this brush or another brush and paint around here and paint all that and all that and all that and that and that and kind of that wire. Well, that wire is going to be taken out anyway. And paint that so it looks like something like it's. Oh, I could paint some of that. I could paint some of that. I could paint some of that. Then I'll take a break. It's really hard doing a good job of it. I'm so cool, I'll hurt my own self and the cool thing I was gonna do. Cool, man. Hurt my own self. I'm the coolest one. Who did? No one ever said that. That never worked. And music off. Who you think you are? Who do you think you are? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll steer a record player. I'm a fornicator. I got one of those 18. Look at me. I stole your record player. I don't even know what's right and wrong because I don't have the Bible. Well, you better find it quick. If you're doing shit wrong, away from me. You can't convince my wife to be with other men who like dumb shit that we didn't even like when we were together to get the fuck away from me. Go be a waitress the rest of her life and try to see how young you can get as you get older. Stupid. What do I do about that? There's a little thing. I have to wipe it off. I guess I'll wipe it off the ground. Fornicator. Doesn't even know it's wrong. Messed up her life too because she don't have her husband. But, you know, that's okay. We all mess up. Don't get my wife into weird ass shit that we didn't like. We never liked. She never liked. It was fun while it lasted. I messed it up too. I was messed up. There's some stuff that was kind of like that too when I was hanging out with that person. I don't know what I look like. Or I smelled somebody's piss. I don't smell like piss. No, I don't smell like piss. 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 Oh no. You don't make fun of him, but that's the funny thing about him. That's why my kids like him. We can laugh about it. Piss. But he's think he's some rock star. They think he's really cool because he's a rock star. Like they like him because of the way I like him. This rock star. I don't want to say the name. Piss. But he's cool sometimes. He's really cool. He became a really cool rock star. But sometimes but I don't know what kind of sin he did. But now he's good. He believes in God and Jesus, and he's going to get to heaven, maybe. I think. Maybe. But it looks like sometimes he says stuff like that. Smells like piss. Like he's got like a big nose and he goes, hey, smells like piss. Or something, he's skinny. I don't know. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. What is he talking? But he looked cool. He pulled off having a big nose. I thought the camera was up there. He pulled off having a big nose. And he looked cool anyway. And he was like, Alice Cooper. Okay, maybe I can take a break. That looks a little better. Well, I'm gonna have to paint the wood. At least it looks a little better for now. There's a drywall, there's plaster in there or something. I don't know how paint would prepare it for plaster. Not really. It's a big problem. What am I doing? Alice Cooper. Smells like piss. No, he's really a good person. He's really cool. And plus, his face doesn't even look like he has a big nose. He's like able to look like cool. Like he looked cool how everyone wanted to look. He was really skinny. In the 70s and 80s, well, in the early 80s and 70s through the 70s, he got really low body fat and he had a cool look. But he was a little scary because of the stuff he was into that was not God and Jesus as much. But his music was good. And then he found God and Jesus too. I think he's a really good I think he's an okay person. I can't judge him, but I think he's a kind of good person. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper. Well, it's looking better. Maybe I can finish the thing before the video runs out. Yeah, I can probably finish, well. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna take a little a break because the camera's running out of batteries. Well, this is better. I'm gonna put plaster in there. It's almost done painting. It'll look good when it's done. When that's done enough, it'll look like a better laundry room, a little better, and bathroom. I got this room really good for rowing. Ivan could have another room. I got this room really good. I put that thing on there. I painted that thing. He's got a thing for his video games, a guitar amp. I can bring a guitar down here. I'll put a really soft mattress top on this and stuff. Then he's got this entire room. And then he can hang out in here. He can hang out in here, put blankets and stuff on here and play video games and have this entire place. And I don't want any big dogs in here that mess up stuff unless we get some sheepdog or who knows what. I don't even want any of that stuff that much. And then this room I got to paint, but that's later. This room's already done painted. Ivan can stay in here. So I'm almost done painting that room. I'm gonna take it easy because the camera battery was about to run out and I had to pee and stuff. Looks good. It's nice outside. This looks good. Jesus. Oh, I got a Jimi Hendrix poster. I put it here. I don't know, it was someone's, my sister or me or someone. So I put it in there, I put it in a frame. I gotta use the bathroom. Unplug this phone in. I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
I had to take it easy. It was too much. I punched myself in the head. I don't want to lose my temper, so I had to take it easy. Turning the music off helped, but I took it easy. Somebody took a shit or farted. I'm literally having to smell it, and it's not me. Is that what they do to people? Try to blame it on minorities? Or is that crazy? They push them and push them and push them until they have to breathe it in. Or is that a crazy thing that's not real? That they do. Because they're crazy. I'm not a minority, but I'm like kind of liberal and nice to them. You know, liberals are supposed to be more nice to minorities, but it's not how it always is. I don't see the purpose in blaming them, looking down on them for no reason. Because white people are getting older and they want someone to blame, so they still feel good about themselves. Like there's something special still. They still have being white. It's pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. It doesn't help them feel any better. Just don't say anything about it at all. Just feel happy about it, feeling good and looking good. Rather not be a part of that. I don't like that stuff. I don't like their sinful ways. Rather be away from all of them, besides Danica and the kids. Like maybe her parents went off I don't know, way far away somewhere. Somebody gave them $10 billion and they're so happy about it and they just never talk to us again. Chickens. Taking it easy, but I'm thinking about how I'm going to go paint the rest of the thing, and then I'll show it to you, and it'll look good. I hope. It'll look good. It'll look better than it was. I gotta go paint it. Ugh. Ugh, that was so gross. Oh. An old beer that was in the refrigerator. Gross. I'm gonna go paint it. There's something wrong here. John Birmingham has not been with a woman for a long time. And actually, most of the time since the end of 2011. It's been a long time. But you could be a tenured professor one day. A tenured professor. A tenured professor. My dad make me that much happier. Stupid bugs out there. Dee da da dee da day. Okay. Gotta finish painting it. I'm gonna finish painting it. I'm gonna paint that. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Don't forget to sing the Smurfs. Du, 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 du. Today on the Smurfs. Today on the Smurfs. I just paint this fucking thing. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna paint the wood. I cursed. Now I'm gonna paint the wood. Now you gotta paint the wood. Unless I do a cool art design. Come on. Something to. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah. Something so I don't have to paint the entire thing and it looks like kind of fits in with the art look. I guess I'll paint it right up to the edge.
You might paint better than I do. I don't know. Okay. Okay. No. If you put it on thick, you will spill it. Because we are watching you. Sorry. That's not always the case. If you dip the thing in too far into the bucket, it gets back here, and then that part spills. If you do it here really thick, then you can do it, you know, if you do it just right, and then you paint a lot more and faster and get done more quicker. But can you believe that? This is what my life became. In a corner, old looking stuff, paint with a paintbrush. I had to do this full time for 14 years. More than 14 years. Why? The fuck was I thinking? Could have been smarter than that to have to actually do that. Should have worked harder. I worked relentlessly hard at my films and videos to make them as good as I could. Same as anyone else with $200 or a free camera and free editing system. Except I worked that hard at it to make it look that good. My films, my entire films, music videos and stuff. I did have some budgets to put into it, but I can do it for free and make it look like a real music video. To do one now. But I know how to actually do the stuff. But they still think they want to say that I didn't work, some of them. Yeah, those people, they didn't work as hard as I did. But they worked hard. I think they didn't work as hard as I did. But maybe they worked as hard as I did. I don't know. But not like I worked on my films. Didn't have to do any of that. The camera fell down. The camera fell down. Who knows? Everyone has to work at crap that sucks sometimes. I'm gonna paint that. Oh man. Fuck you. Whoever thinks that this is not, you know, I didn't have to, when I worked at that stuff in town, that was not an option. I couldn't put some design on here of art, you know, I couldn't do that because I didn't live in a house. I was built as an art school, you know, I had to do it their way. There's no other way. It sucked. Like to get the fuck away from all those people. Never have to do it again. David Lee Roth on a stage. Never fucking had to do any of this. Never had to do any of it.
He had to carry his musical equipment at first when he was fucking 23 years younger than me. And I had to do shit like that too. I'm not looking to get a start. I have the biggest resume in film and video in Virginia. You believe that? I have the biggest resume in video and film in all of Virginia. Me, John Birmingham. For film and video. And it isn't shit. Because apparently they don't pay people that much for it around here unless, you know. But there are some people who just did video and they went huge. They went kind of huge. Well, how big would it be? I don't know. Maybe I'm in the top 10 in Virginia. Maybe not the best, but in the top 10. And what is that even saying? You know what that's saying in LA? It's saying they might have a few $1 billion, actual $1 billion. Here, you know what it's saying? They might not be paying their bills at it. That's what it's fucking saying around here. And I don't know if I can keep it up. Why did I come back here to be around family if that's what it made me feel like? I don't feel like doing a regular painting job. I don't like it, but I have to, kind of, right? Because somebody who paints is watching, maybe I got it right. Somebody who paints and thinks painting is good work, and they embrace those kinds of things and did it for your entire life, and you're okay with the way you live. You were okay with that, but I'm not, and I had to do it anyway, no matter how I felt. I guess that's why it made me a little bit more pissed off about it. And then I had to find God in Jesus. So I didn't even want to be doing any of it ever. But I'd rather not talk about it that much. You know, it's just pretending that I don't know how to paint because people will take it seriously. It's fucking paint, man. Who gives a fuck? Is that what David Lee Roth did on the stage? Who the fuck would want to paint or give a fuck? You hire somebody for that, you know? That's how I really feel about painting. That's why I'm telling you all on my channel how I feel about all that other bullshit. It's for you, not me. For some other fucking person who actually thinks that stuff is okay, and I never wanted to do any of it. I never enjoyed anything about any of it, and I never will, probably. Unless I'm doing a little bit here and there, like if I didn't have to come back down here and finish the whole fucking thing. If I got somebody else to paint, you know, if there's somebody else here working for me, then they would finish painting it and I would have done a lot, you know, but I had to fucking finish all the work, right? So that's what made me pissed. So I'm figuring out why the fuck I got pissed at it. This is not the fucking thing that I wanted to do when I grew up. And I thought my parents were, well, it was kind of, when I was really young, it kind of was. But not by the time I was about 15 or 19. By the time I was 19, I knew I wanted to do filmmaking. Filmmaking wasn't like the person in front of the camera looking good. I was afraid to say that, but that's what I really wanted to do. I was afraid to say, because no one condoned it. No one condoned it. No matter how the fuck you look at that, no one condoned it. Me being in front of camera. I had to do that all on my own. I had to try to work on my appearance again. When I stole shit and it made me look ugly for like a year. And I don't know if I looked ugly or not, but that sucked. I don't know how the fuck I made it back from that. Stealing a little bit of stuff, it wasn't that bad. I had to go to a court and go to community service. I had to do 75 hours of community service. It was awful. Don't ever steal things. It can make your face look ugly. How the heck will you ever look okay again? And then I left town. All my friends were kind of mean to me anyway. I went to LA when I was 19. I worked at my parents more. I waxed my body hair off because I thought it didn't look good. I thought they were looking at my hair. So I tried to wax it off and stuff. Wax on, wax off. That's Al, man. And I actually waxed my hair off, and he never did. He's from that type that pretends that he never did anything like that. He's from that generation who pretends they never did anything like that, but then they work at it really hard, try to lose weight and like not eat much food so they look good and stuff like that, and they pretend, oh, just that's how I am. That was the old days. And then they started telling the truth about it. Like I have this friend in LA. He has a 4-bedroom house in Bel Air. One of the richest neighborhoods in Los Angeles, Bel Air. Has a 4-bedroom house. He has a grand piano. Looks brand new. He put in brand new, like really expensive stuff. 4-bedroom house in Los Angeles. And he talks about his appearance. And he says, see, your cheekbones would look better. Your cheekbones, you have very good cheekbones. He talks about people's appearance, like very matter-of-factually about what looks good and bad on them. And he makes money by all the young musicians and stuff. And he's kind of young. All the young musicians who want to be famous. He produces these brilliant songs. He makes all the music himself. It sounds like radio quality, but way better because it's really original. But a lot better than just radio quality. It's really original, really good songs that sound good and emotional. Like some of the most famous music of all time that's good. He can do that. He worked really hard at it and can do it with music. So he produces those songs for those people and charges them like $5,000 a song or $10,000 a song or something. $5,000 a song, I think. Or more. Maybe more. He makes like $100,000 a year, maybe $200,000 or $300,000 a year. I don't know. But I don't want to talk about how much he makes, but he's good at what he does. But he didn't always make that much. But he's one of my friends in Los Angeles, and I don't really have a reason to talk to him that much. He's too much into money and stuff, and his appearance and stuff like that, like having a new car and stuff. I'd rather be back here with Al, who doesn't care about his looks as much. I'd rather be friends with Al. I'm better friends with Al. I kind of am friends with the other guy, but I don't like that stuff. So I'm better friends with Al. I'm gonna paint this thing up here, then I'm gonna paint down. I could. I don't want to tear up the paintbrush. Yo, man. Yo. I don't know why I did that. It's not a black person doing that. That'd be a white rapper. Ew. It smells. I'm a white rapper. Smells. it by hand and get it just right? This is ridiculous. Do I have to paint this whole thing? I'm not gonna paint like my Uncle Richard. He painted, but I just don't want to paint like him. I have to do a really good job of it. Oh no. I'd be done with this. I should sell this house or rent it. I don't like doing it. Something tells me you're supposed to stay here, but I don't like it. I don't like having to do this. It was okay what I did up until I went upstairs, and then I had to come down and finish it. That's the problem. That I had to. Okay, this is not that bad. Now I can see it's not that bad. I just gotta paint around there. 1, 2, 3 of those. It's not that bad. You don't need the tape unless that's your way of doing it. You can do it just as good without the tape, but it's not easy. You gotta get. Just paint the whole fucking. I'm just gonna take it out. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take that out. This is a lot better. This is better. I'll remove this thing. I don't need it. What do I need this for? Okay, whoops. What do I need this thing for? I'm gonna put a bath in there anyway. One day, a bathtub. I can give this to somebody. I'm not worried about it. To tell the truth, I'd rather not even think about something like that. Oh, it's so valuable. I don't give a fuck. He wants to paint every little detail around it. Gives a shit about that. I'm sorry. Shouldn't be a jerk, but I don't, I could have taken it off and put it back on or some stupid ass shit. Who cares? I don't feel like having to do that. I have to actually be able to get the job done. And plus, a big bathtub one day is going to go here, so why would I try to do all this effort to save that little fucking thing? Sorry. I can't think about it too much. I don't want to think about it too much. It's not worth it. It's some stupid little piece of furniture. You can't save every little thing. I don't know where it came from. Al put it in there. Probably Al put it in there. Sorry to be a jerk. I took it out. That'll look better. I'm gonna get a drill. Take a little screw out of the wall. I think. Unless it's too much to get the drill. I'm gonna get the drill. Probably go out to sunny California. This is what my life became.
hiding away. It's a beautiful day out. It's a beautiful day out, and I'm doing this. This is what my life is. Sometimes, until I quit that and say, say, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I already got paint on that thing, so I can't just put it back up with a few screws, or I would have put it right back up. I gotta use the bathroom. I didn't mean to be a jerk about that. It's a really beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day, and I'm in here painting. It's a really beautiful day, and I'm in here painting. One more screw. I don't know where there's a paper towel. I don't mean to be a jerk. These are the types of things I don't mean to do. I didn't mean to be really fucking mean about it, but I want to take that. I had to take that thing out. I'd rather have done it not at all sinful. I messed up by acting like a mean jerk, but I can't be. I don't know. That's the type of thing you gotta figure out how to not do as much. Because it had been bothering me for a long time until I finally took that thing out and realized, okay. The thing is to be more kind and not sin as much. I messed up. Yeah. Gotta be careful with not to hurt myself. worry that the wrong people watch it. Hate the N-word, right again to say that. I don't know if it's funny or mean. I don't know who's watching. Somebody good.
I don't know. Somebody good.
This bathroom is not the most new looking bathroom, but it looked okay.
It's alright. It feels like just like living in paradise. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I don't wanna go home, yeah. That means you leave. It's not your home. You get to leave. Not really paradise. Here. Not here. Paper towel. It's alright. Yeah. I need to really work on singing as good as David Lee Roth. Not like you. Rockin' down, yeah. Keep out there, keep out there, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You have to really actually not be cleaning the floor while you're doing it, unless you're, I don't know. People these days are brilliant at things. It must be just. It's painting that. You know, it's not singing like David Lee Roth. It's painting that. Whew. Where did I step in? Trying to wipe off the paint onto my pants. It must be just like living in paradise. Yeah. Have to really work on that. It's on my hand. I'm sorry for being mean on the video. What is this? What is this? Who is Wanda Sykes? Jeez, that's somebody else. That's not my family, man. Get away from me. What is that? A man singing. Maybe, I don't know what that is. Get away from me, cat. Miss Annifred Wilfred Parks. I'm so There's some other person on YouTube. She's from England. She's a little bit older. I think in her 70s. Miss Annie Wilfred Parks from England. She's 78. People watch her videos and sometimes they get really angry. And I hate those despicable people. And oh, it's terrible. I don't like it. But some of it's okay. She's okay. But she gets angry at people sometimes.
no. Dig dog, dig dog, dig dog, dog. Trying to push in the thing. I don't know. I don't like it if you feel happy. It's gotta be that way, you know? And the same amount of money. And has to be their way. No other ways allowed. Have to feel the same, suffer the same for some dream that you never gave a fuck about because dreams aren't allowed. Dreams aren't allowed. It's the thing you had to do. Because that's what's allowed in this family. Sorry, Dad. So you can have more money than other people because you worked harder. Oh, no matter how you felt, you had to work that hard to have that much money. That's okay. That's great. You ever use that work ethic on stuff out in Los Angeles where I can be really famous? Do things my way? People recognize my ability for filmmaking and all the stuff that I do when I do film. He probably thinks that's okay. My dad probably thinks it's okay for me to work at that. Who knows? It's not his fault. He just gave me a good work ethic to work hard. That's good. It's not like he wanted me to have to do it a particular way. Apparently. That's what everyone thinks. So I guess that's true. That's about all I can do with that. Try to make it worse. You don't know what I'm doing up here. It's like making it worse as I do it. I don't know why. Somebody's a bright idea to make it worse as I work on something. I thought that would be good. Great. I'm not trying to show this, you know, I'm not happen to be doing a live video. I'm painting something up here if you want to see what it is. I don't really give a fuck about filmmaking. I'd like to be ripped and really good looking and be the guy in front of camera and singing and doing all that fucking stuff that actually is not fucking at all. It's actually really, you have to be really good at it instead of fucking around with this kind of fucking thing all these years. That's how I really fucking feel. And people don't get it. And they think, oh, maybe it's work of unrighteousness because you're looking really cool and better than everybody. If you say ripped, they want to make your body cut and ripped like they're cutting it with a fucking knife. Because the fucking people who ended up being your peers are 30 years older than you because you looked at women who are young on the internet. So life sucks, and let's not think about it too much. Life doesn't suck. It's okay. That is way wrong. Let's not worry about it. Yeah. I've suffered enough for that. I've suffered plenty for whatever I looked at on the internet of young women or some stupid thing, you know. Years of crying and wanting to kill yourself for every day for years. Me? Worse than depressed people who did kill themselves because they couldn't figure out how to actually do it. No, it's not anymore. I don't do it anymore. Okay, hi. Well, this is what it looks like with one or two coats on. Looks better. Looks better than it was. I'm gonna leave it alone. It looks better than it was. I'm gonna put this stuff away. I don't want to think about it too much. I don't want to keep painting it and getting it, you know. This is enough for this kind of bathroom. This is I do not want to do any more of it right now. I'll think about that later. It's made me angry like 3 times or 4 times in this video. I do not want to be that way. I didn't even have any caffeine. I don't understand. I know it's not from the alcohol. If I was actually having enough to get a buzz instead of 3 beers as a 200 something pound person, you know, 230 pound person. Oh no, 220 pound with all my clothes. I'm 230. Without my clothes, with less clothes, I'm 220 or something like that. 220, 223, something like that. 220 pounds. I don't know. Oh, here's what I was looking for. Happened to that. Saving the paint because it's kind of expensive paint, so it makes sense just to do this. Do this and save some of it. Might be like $1. I don't know. I don't know. He alone takes and measure how much money he's worth. No money. More than money. I'm not worth a dollar amount. Infinitely more than that. I'm a soul. You can't put a dollar amount on it. All the money on earth is worth a teeny speck of dust. A person does not have a worth of money. That's wrong. That is wrong and bad. That's not what a person is worth. They might have a net worth. That's one thing, but that's not a person. That's not the value of a human life. That's infinite. A human life is infinitely. You know, if I'm getting to the point where I have to actually try to explain the semantic details of what I'm saying. Semantics are like vocabulary words. Then it's, you know, useless. It gives a fuck. I just be myself. I'm kind. I messed up. I was a little bit mean. I don't feel like I didn't feel like painting anymore. I didn't feel like painting anymore. No, I ain't gonna be. I'm not gonna hurt myself. I am not going to hurt myself. Good job. I don't want my house to look bad. Can you imagine getting to do what David Lee Roth did instead of this? That's how I really feel. I know God has a plan for me that I may not be, but come on, look what I actually had to do right here. You know, who cares how much money it makes? So like it made me $1 billion, and this is the kind of work I had to do my entire life? Who gives a fuck? That's not me. That became someone else's thing that they like. That's worth the suffering, the blood, sweat, and tears they think that go into this. When you're not being pissed, and it's really the blood, sweat, and tears, the suffering that really is what it's like that did not capture it on the camera this time in this video. That's not the person I want to be. I can do it for my films. I can do it for music. Well, I already had to. I should be retired from it. But okay. Why does that look funny? Why does that look funny? Well, it's not painted. He's trying to show his butt because he said he's a filmmaker, so it's a live video. And in case you don't know, I have probably 1 million hours of video, or closer to it than anyone, for how many videos and how long they are actually. So if you want to compare the quality of all that to the quality of
Actually, my 3 feature films, which are better quality than most any other random YouTuber, no matter how big they are usually, because I did 3 entire feature films. So I did a lot. And if this happens to be showing my butt in a video, it's not one of my films. It's a random ass live video. It's not my best work. I do quantity and I do quality first. But I also do quantity. Try not to be a jerk about it. But if there's somebody showing my ass on the camera, hey, it's a live random ass video. It's YouTube. It's not a film. And what did YouTube give people for being filmmakers? A teeny tiny amount, because they were all about videos. But I did a lot of videos, and I ended up being a YouTuber. I've never been against YouTube. That's the worst I've ever said about them in 10 years, probably. Yeah, man. You have to stay near it, because you got to paint. And that means you're an N-word, according to the anxiety of the neighbor who don't like N-words. Or something that I don't get. I don't know. I feel like he's calling me the N-word like 100 times a day, or 10 times a day. The heck. And you're supposed to forgive others. So, I don't know what to do about it. I guess the farm went away or whatever. I have to paint this. I don't know if it's true or not. It might be all random thoughts. Might not be the neighbor. I don't know what it is. Why would somebody be calling me an N-word? I don't know, maybe that's his way of, maybe that's a neighbor or not, I don't know, not the new neighbor, he's a good neighbor. Not a, big run. That just doesn't make any sense. Okay, I got that painted. The house looks way better. This is kind of like, it's better than it was. It's better than it was. I'm setting up the camera. Okay. See how it looks. Better. Sorry for being a jerk. I lost my temper like 4 times in this video. I could wash this off, but I don't need to. I'm gonna throw that away because I have like 20 or 30 of these little hand brushes, and they're very cheap, a few cents, and it would get paint in the sink. So I'm not gonna keep those. Try not to do too much heavy stuff. I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah, I keep doing my time. I keep doing my time. You know, I'm gonna paint one more little thing. I'm gonna make that part of the wall so it looks kind of better. Well, it looks better, kind of more done. And let me get this. Hey, oh my gosh. Yeah. Phew. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Some woman who said that in the internet videos. Oh my gosh. I don't know what. I know it's terrible. I shouldn't make a joke of that. That's not in heaven. It's too sinful. Something about this was not going on all the way at the end of the painting. There, great, got a big handful of paint. This is why I'm a failure. This is why I'm doing this instead of the thing I really wanted to do. Because I had to do this. Because it was up to me if I wanted to do the David Lee Roth, be David Lee Roth. Like, you know, not literally. That was all up to me. No one was there to, you know, try to help make that happen or believe in me for that to happen. No one wanted that for me. So they kept a shirt on me growing up, but it's not my parents' fault. This makes tons of money. This stuff that they do makes tons of money, way more than almost anyone else I know who's my age. Besides, there's a few of them who are still jerks about it. that they think they have $1 million or whatever. Oh, good Lord. Oh, in heaven, amen. Stop doing the thing that you were doing in the funny video online. Amen. Who wants it? I don't care if I have a special ability to go in there and do it like it's really easy and great. That's not the thing that I wanted to be doing. That's not me. That's not, you know, okay, whatever. It's because I have to. So if it gets to feel really good, like I have this special ability and doing this stuff, you know, whatever. It was never me. It's something I never wanted to do. It's not part of the thing that I wanted to do. It's to pay bills. But if it gets to feel like it's like some special ability or something, then okay, whatever. It's okay.
having to make a lot more than normal. For my age or whatever, who knows what that crap means. Save your money as you get older. Well, that's actually a really good way to do it. That's the best way. That's what the Bible says is okay. So, you know, I'm 44 now. I should be able to get to make a bunch of money anyway. That's the thing that I really worked hard at that barely paid off. And then had to come here and work just as hard at this stuff as I did at the other stuff. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm not hurt. I feel good. I feel in good shape. Feel in good shape. I'm not hurt. I feel okay. I finished the entire thing. I didn't stress myself out too much. Don't tell me this. Oh, I gotta close this so a cat doesn't come in here when I'm done. Okay. Hi. Okay. I painted the walls. This looks really good. That's really good. Okay. I got it way better. The bathroom's better. This is this bathroom. Looks better. Looks better than it was. Okay. That's it. Looks good. Looks better than it was. I think that's it. It looks better. Okay. Make sure I'm not stepping on anything. I got it. Got the walls painted. That wall well, it's okay. It's a different shade. I don't know. It's okay. I got that bathroom better. I got that bathroom wall painted finally, that one part of it. Okay. Okay. This is way better in here. That bathroom's like a little bit like, it's okay enough. You know, but this is better in here. Okay. No. Okay. That's it. Bye. 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 Click like on the video. Subscribe. This is John Birmingham. Yeah. Check out more videos. John Birmingham. I painted the thing. Okay, bye. I'm trying not to be pissed. I painted the thing. Bye. I haven't been pissed, but I lost my temper 3 or 4 times in the video. I apologize. I'm really sorry I did that. Okay. Praise God. Praise Jesus. Please, God, help us do your work on earth. Amen. Please, God, help us do your work on earth. Amen. Bye. Bye, Rowan, Ivan, their baby sister, Ayla, their mom.
Bye. You can come here and live at the house if you want. Look, looks really good. It's all ready. Come on in. Yay. Everyone, you can come here and live. God and Jesus will help it be okay. So it's really good. Okay, bye.